So, I don't have an intro, so I'm just gonna start the video. So, this was the Crawley PC that took place on the 17th of October, and as you can see, I'm facing Perish Trap turn 1, or round 1 more like, and I've got a very standard lead, although the Thunderous is far from standard. So, going into this tournament, I had taken off pretty much all my Perish Trap counters because I just assumed I wouldn't be playing it. I had U-turn on one of my Pokemon, not the Landorus, and I assumed that I still had it, so I led with the Pokemon, forgot I didn't have it, and we'll see what happens. So, I get intimidated, which is quite bad for both of my Pokemon, as you will see. Get faked out on the Thunderous, and he smartly stays in normal Gengar form to avoid any earthquakes that would be coming on the Mega Gengar, but I predicted that and go for a superpower on the Scrafty, which lowers attack and defense, but here's the bad part, the eject button. Was not expecting that, and I end up being trapped as the Gothitelle comes in, which was quite annoying, because now I'm stuck in, I don't have any U-turns, which I thought I did, and I can't do anything about. So, here's another prediction on my part. Gothitelle's going to protect, it's all out. Perish turns. So here he comes. There's the protect on the Gothitelle. I go for the double on the switch. Here we go. Wild charge. You weren't expecting that, were you? So this is a banded Thunderous, just because why not? It was for some fun. And there's the double onto the Scrafty. I predicted the Scrafty to come back in, that's why I did another superpower. And the Scrafty goes down, which is very nice. So, I did have U-turn on this Thunderous, and I would have 100% gone for it there. But I had to lock myself into its strongest move, which is Wild Charge. And here is the Dugong, which can fake out one of my Pokemon, which happens to be the Landorus. And Wild Charge, because I'm now at -2 from the Intimidates, does not knock out this Dugong, which is awful. There's even the Citrus Berry, which is adding insult to injury, really, because Gothitelle gets up Trick Room, and that pretty much seals Landorus and Thunderous going down next turn, because I can't knock out any of his Pokemon because he can very easily double protect, but he was smart enough not to, so that he could double protect the next turn. He just heals up his Dugong. So here, he disables my Wild Charge, which is annoying because I'm locked into it. But I can still superpower at -2, or is it? No, it'll be -4 at that point because there's 2 Intimidates and 2 superpowers. So yeah, that was not doing much damage at all. And I can't Wild Charge, and down goes Landorus and Thunderous. So, not a very good start. He's still got 2 of his Perish setters, and I've got just 2 Pokemon to try and knock them out. So here's my Scrafty, which I should have 100% led with, as you will see. And here's a Heatran. So, Intimidate doesn't affect anything. And here, obvious double protect from the fake out. So, there's not much. I might as well just go for the fake out, even though it's obvious, but just to show that I was definitely predicting it, go for the fake out and the useless substitute. So, that did absolutely nothing for me, but I was just showing I knew that double protect was coming. So, Drain Punch into the Dugong, that was so close. If that would have knocked out or maybe got a crit, I could have taken the match quite easily right there. But he gets the Flash Fire to stop my Heat Wave, which is a good play. And he gets up the Perish Zone, which pretty much seals up the game for him there. Without any sort of crits or anything like that, he's pretty much got it now. Especially because of his Flash Fire now on the Gothitelle. And Dugong goes down. So, I now know that my only chance is to knock out the Gengar. I don't need to concentrate on the Gothitelle whatsoever, because Gothitelle is both slower than Heatran and also faster than Scrafty. So, whichever way, even if we're in Trick Room or out of Trick Room, if the Gengar is gone and Perish ends, then one of my Pokemon will be the last to go and I would win. So I have to just completely concentrate on the Gengar here, but he goes to the obvious double protects, just to stall out the Perish again. But I make a mistake. I should have Drain Punched, because now he can very easily disable my knockoff. So I really should have gone for the Drain Punch there. I don't think it mattered, because I don't think the knockoff would have got it. But yeah, knockoff's no longer an option. And here, if I would have crit the Earth Power, I would have taken the match. But nope, that's all the damage it does. So with the Heal Pulse, if I would have still Drain Punched rather than knockoff, the knockoff still wouldn't have got the Gengar. It would have done without the Heal Pulse, but there you see it. Should have led with Scrafty to get the Dragon Tail on my own Pokemon. But I didn't. I thought I still had U-turn, and I have just lost the match because he can just double protect. So, why not just attack yourself if you know you've lost? Power on Scrafty, and Drain Punch on Heatran. And that's pretty much the game there. Disappointing start, especially because I took off pretty much all of my Perish counters, apart from Dragon Tail, which I decided to leave until the end and not use at all, which was definitely a mistake. But there we go. Round 1 loss with my brand new team. But it's against Perish, so I can't judge what the team is like, really, because you have to play completely differently against Perish. But there we go. Gengar survives, and that's the end.